Hello! Welcome to a new vlog. I'm at my parents' house, as you can see, and I've got a very snuggly little boy down here. So Gus is like literally glued to my hip. I just got here and he is just very excited to see me. Lexi is over there. Once again, I am not the human that she wanted to see walk through the door, so she's still sulking a little bit, but I at least have her sitting on the couch with me. Yes. She will probably get up and leave at some point. My parents are away at an appointment, so I told them that I would both come over today as opposed to another day so that the dogs wouldn't be alone for the whole morning and part of the afternoon, and that I would try to get here as soon after my parents left as I could. I think the dogs have been alone for about an hour, so he's being very needy and acting like he's been alone for 2 days instead of just 1 hour. And Lexi was sleeping in the doorway to my mom's office. There's my sandwich. I gotta get up, Gus. Just gonna do another minute, I think. That's a little high, but we'll deal with it. Lexi was still sleeping in my mom's office, the doorway to my mom's office. She didn't even hear me come in. She was happy to see me, but then she got up and walked around and was like, oh, but mom's not here. So I'm never the human. She's happy to see me, but I'm never the human that she wants to see after they've been left alone. She just wants mom to come back. I'm gonna take advantage of my parents not being here, and I'm gonna watch some Bravo reality TV. So I think I've got at least 2 episodes of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills to catch up on. I might even have 3, it's been a while. Now that mom's retired, I don't spend the whole day watching Bravo the way that I did when she was working, because now she's out here. And so we just watch Escape to the Country or House Hunters International or something like that. So let me get my sandwich and then sit back down on the couch. Okay, I've got a nice hot bagel sandwich, and Lexi is actually still on the couch, which I'm very impressed with. Gus has gotten up, but he'll come back. Gus! Here he comes. Come sit down. Not over there. He literally just always has to be between whatever human is here and Lexi. So if it's just me, he's got to be between me and Lexi. If mom's here, he will somehow try to be between at least one of us and Lexi. He is a very needy and jealous dog, but he does come when you call him, as opposed to Lexi, who has selective hearing. We don't think she's completely deaf because she does react to some sounds, but I think she's deaf to anything above or below a certain frequency or something like that. She's coming closer to me. She's coming closer to me. Hi. Aw. See? When you come close to me, I can pet you. Yes, I can pet you. We can snuggle. We can snuggle. So welcome to the new vlog. Welcome to a new vlog. Welcome to a day at the house with me. I can't resist a chance to vlog with the dogs and get them in here. I'm gonna stop rambling and get on with my day, and I will show you what we do. But yeah, for at least the next few hours, well, slightly less now, it's just gonna be us snuggling on the couch, and I'm really excited about that. Is someone almost home? Is someone almost home? Should we go see? Come on. so excited and waiting for Mommy to get here? Here they are. What? 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 You tell that, Mommy. How dare she leave you? Yes. Are you excited? Are you excited? Oh, dear she is. Dear she is. She's telling you off. How dare you? How ever dare you?
We drive up and Dad's like, did you open the garage door? I said,
No.
I don't have a garage door opener, but Andrew's standing there. Oh, she's so happy. She's so happy.
Look at you. You're just so excited. You just don't know what to do with yourself. You're giving Mom kisses?
It really is me, yes. Oh, and he jumps up on my leg.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta pay attention to you too, buddy, don't I? I do. Oh, it's a good girl. Did you cuddle with me?
A little bit.
Did you remember to cuddle?
Little bit. When she wasn't so distracted by missing you. What are you doing? Little Miss Bouncy Bounce? Little Miss Bouncy Bounce?
She's doing her best.
Is that Daddy? Is that Daddy? So Mom's home and we're all now on the couch. We've got the dogs and Mom at the end. The dogs are fine. Lexi especially is finally happy. Do you have your mommy home now? She was very excited when Mom got home. Lexi Lou.
Such a baby.
She is. She's now sleeping very happily here on the couch.
What are you doing, you silly wiggle worm?
And Gus is being his usual weird self.
I petted her, so he...
Yeah, so he got jealous.
No, I do both of them at once.
Petting one's head and one's bottom.
Yeah, same time.
They are so funny. So Mom and I are now watching, I finished watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I'm all caught up on that. And so now we're watching a series that she's recorded from the Smithsonian channel, because I don't have that channel. Is the 175, that's not the channel number, that is it their 175th anniversary this year?
For the Smithsonian, maybe. Not the channel, obviously.
Yeah, no. But yeah, the Smithsonian.
I think so.
Was it the 150th that we went to that special exhibit then?
I think so.
In Kansas?
I have to look it up, Andrea.
Was it in Kansas City that we went to the special?
Where they had an exhibit of, yeah, I think that was the 150th. Didn't you get a poster?
The poster is the Czars.
The Czars?
That was in Wichita, I think.
Oh, okay.
The Treasures of the Czars.
Yeah.
But I remember going to an anniversary thing of, so that was 25 years ago that we did that. But that would make sense. We've been here for...
Yeah, because 22 years.
Yeah.
97. Almost 25 years. 25 years in August that we'll be here.
Gosh, we've been in Arizona for that long.
Mm-hmm.
Almost 25 years. This August will be 25?
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
Dad retired in August of 1997.
I've now... Well, I think we've passed it. But I have officially lived in Arizona for more than half my life.
Yeah.
And it's the longest I have... I've lived here longer than all the years that we moved around in the military.
Yeah, because we were only in the military 21 years. And
I was only part of it for 16.
16, yeah.
Because they didn't have me right away. I didn't come. Mom and Dad got married, and then 5 years later, so I wasn't following around for all of my dad's Army career. It's crazy that we've lived here for so long. And what's funny is when we first moved here, I thought, I'm living in Arizona for the rest of my life. I never want to move again. I never want to move away from my family. And now if you told me I could move to London tomorrow, I'd be gone. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah.
And Mom wouldn't care, would you?
What's that?
You wouldn't care if I moved to London tomorrow.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll come visit.
About to say, that's why. That's why. I'll come visit you.
I'll get on the frequent flyers so much that I won't have to pay for a trip.
Honestly, if I could move to London, I could probably convince her to subsidize my rent just a little bit each month.
Sure, I'd give you a little bit for my room.
Yeah, so that I could get somewhere big enough.
Yeah.
Even if it was a 1-bedroom, I'd sleep on the couch when Mom comes to visit. But yeah, this is one of the reasons why we like watching House Hunters International so much.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're now watching from the Smithsonian Channel the $1 Million American Princesses.
Yeah.
Right, that's what it's called. Docu-series, which is hosted by Elizabeth McGovern, who plays Lady Grantham in Downton Abbey. And it's all about the wealthy, the daughters of wealthy American, like, robber barons during the Gilded Age who married into the British aristocracy. The dogs are they're very happy. Lexi especially. We're all just chilling out on the couch. And yeah, it's 105 degrees outside. That's the other update. There's some 110s popping up. Have you seen the 10-day forecast?
Yeah. Well, we knew that was coming.
I was looking through some Facebook memories that popped up, and I had a screenshot of the weather from like 6 years ago, and it was 117 this time 6 years ago. So
June is always the hottest month. You know that. That's
is
when the
it
122 and 123.
not July?
No.
Is it because July we're starting to get into monsoon?
Monsoon, yeah. So June
Okay.
is as hottest because it's driest.
That makes sense. They all run together to me. Like once we get into June, July, August, September is all just hot. Yeah, it's all just hot.
It's an indoor time.
There is no real difference. Okay, we're gonna get back to watching our show now. Very artistic.
Well, it's gonna get spread around like yours, so I just didn't want to dump it all in one spot.
What are you doing?
On top, on the bottom anyway. So
What are you doing, Lexi? Lexi is supervising the pizza making operation here, making sure that if anything drops onto the kitchen floor, she will clean it up. We're just assembling the pizzas that Mom has handmade. They're all have like Mom's got tomatoes and basil on hers. Dad's got peppers, and he's gonna have pineapple.
And I have shaved fennel.
Shaved fennel for Mom as well. Controversial opinion
On the pineapple.
On the pineapple.
You know, we'll probably have people.
You guys can let me know who's. I'm sure of all the people who watch my channel. I'm sure some of you are team pineapple, so you can let me know. Put a pineapple emoji in the comments if you're team pineapple.
Probably some are like ham. No way.
I think there's like a stop sign emoji or something. You can put that one if you're anti-pineapple. I like pineapple on its own. I just don't like pineapple on my pizza. But I do recognize that it is a somewhat popular choice for some people, including both of my... Well, do you do pineapple?
I do pineapple.
Yeah, so both my parents. I'm very excited for Mom's pizza. Alrighty, it is now Saturday. I'm home. Came home last night after dinner, which was amazing. Mom's pizza is just so good. Slept in this morning, which was lovely and needed. And then I did a quick workout here at home, took a shower, washed my hair, got some breakfast, made some coffee, and now I'm just sitting in bed reading. Just having a really chilled out afternoon today. I am currently reading If the Shoe Fits. I'm really liking it so far. I think I'm about halfway through. I've got just over 2 hours left, so I am gonna try to finish it today. I'm gonna get back to reading. I'm gonna get back to my coffee because it's very good. And yeah, just enjoy a nice cozy afternoon. I'm really not doing much, but I'll try to get If the Shoe Fits finished so that I can tell you in this vlog what I think of that book. Liking it so far, so we will see how it goes. Alrighty, it is now the end of the day. It's 6 o'clock. I have relocated out to the living room, although it has been a very cozy and relaxing afternoon of reading in bed. It just feels so decadent and luxurious to do that, and I know I do it fairly often, but yeah, like if you haven't spent a whole day reading in bed, I highly recommend it. I just set up a nice like little tray for my coffee, and I forgot to say, but when I went to Whole Foods, I wasn't vlogging that day, and I kind of wish I had been, just so that you guys could see the joy when I found that there were peonies in stock at Whole Foods. So I've got my first batch of peonies of the season. real ones as opposed to the fake ones that I have all year round on my desk and in my home. But yeah, they had just a bunch of really beautiful white peonies. It's kind of like the case of the traveling peonies. I move them around the apartment so that they're always within eyesight. So earlier in the week on like Wednesday and Thursday when I was here working at home, they were on my desk during the day and then on the coffee table in the evening, and then I would move them into the bedroom at night. And so today I'm like, I'm just gonna set up a cute little tray with my books and my lip balm and, you know, set my coffee on it. I have a little battery operated candle, very cozy and relaxing, and I put the peonies there. And so as I was reading, they were just always right in front of me. It was lovely. So I have finished reading If the Shoe Fits by Julie Murphy. It was so good. I think it's good in general, but if you really like Cinderella, especially Disney's Cinderella, Disney's version, and if you also like The Bachelor or any of the other like romance reality dating TV shows, this book is right up your alley. It's published by Disney. Like Disney was the publishing company, or they've got like a publishing arm or something now. And I loved all the little Disney references. And I also like how they spin it. So it's not an evil stepmother and evil stepsisters, but like there is a stepmother and there are stepsisters, but the relationship dynamic is very different from the original. And so it just felt like a very realistic update. I thought it was really well done. I thought that what they kept the same, the little nods and references were really good. And then what they changed made a lot of sense. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Finished that one, and then I've read the prologue of the next book I'm reading. And I'm now up to 43 books and counting for the year. So we are not quite halfway through the year, because technically the halfway point would be the very end of June. But I am more than halfway through my reading challenge. So I set the goal of 82 books for the year, and I've read 43. I also read, and I'm gonna blank on who wrote it. But it's called The People's Princess. Flora Harding, I think that's her name. That was good. I feel like when it comes to royal fiction that's based on real royals, like the real British royal family, I'm just always a little bit more cautious. This one was interesting because it's a dual POV and it's split between Princess Diana in the last like month leading up to the royal wedding in 1981, the year I was born. And then she finds or is given the diary of Charlotte, Princess of Wales, from 1813. Princess Charlotte was meant to become the Queen of England. She would have become queen instead of Victoria. Victoria might have not even ever been born if not for Charlotte. I don't, like, it's history, so I feel like this isn't a spoiler, but if you're interested in reading the book, then maybe I don't want to give spoilers, but like, I knew what happens to Charlotte and why we ended up with Queen Victoria, and therefore how we ended up with everyone else. So the Princess Diana stuff, that plot line, ultimately I gave the book 5 stars. I think it was well written. I think it was well researched, especially the Princess Charlotte parts. I thought the story was engaging. I've got my own pet peeves with how we talk about Princess Diana, all of that, the royal family. The things that I wasn't as happy with the book about are things that I think the average reader wouldn't even pay attention to, and our personal preferences. So I gave the book 5 stars. Because ultimately I thought it was well done, and I did really like, I don't really know a whole lot about Princess Charlotte, and so I found that half of the book to be the more engaging part, and that Diana ended up becoming more of just a way of getting into the Princess Charlotte storyline. So there were some little things with the Princess Charlotte, because they're written as narrative, but it's supposed to be Diana reading a diary. They do not read like a diary, especially at the very end. If you get to that point, you will know what I mean. So again, there's a lot of suspension of disbelief, but I still really enjoyed it. So yeah, I think that's the only book I just read that in between vlogs. I think that's the only one I've read that I haven't featured in a vlog, so I just wanted to give that a mention. But yeah, that one was pretty good. The same author, Flora Harding, had previously done a book called Before the Crown, which I really enjoyed that one. Again, total work of fiction, no way of knowing what exactly is fact or fiction, but that one is about Princess Elizabeth before she becomes queen and her romance and relationship with Prince Philip. And so I think if you're a fan of like the first season of The Crown, you'd really like the book Before the Crown. If you are more of a fan of the most recent season of The Crown and you're all things Diana, I think you'd really like The People's Princess. And what I like about that book is it does introduce readers to a character and a real person who doesn't get talked about. Like I now want a movie about Princess Charlotte because I think her life was fascinating. Sad, but fascinating. And I really wish we did something talking about, like, I need a mini series about the royal family from the time of like the American Revolution up through the end of the Regency and like the race to get Victoria and like Victoria ascending the throne, because I think that period never gets talked about. We've had the madness of King George, but that tends to be the only thing that gets focused on. We don't talk about the other like people in that like time period, that like post-revolution / Regency / pre-Victorian era. I need a movie on that, specifically focused on the women of that time period. Is that too much to ask? Anyway, I've just been nerding out about history. I'd like to know, this can be our question of the vlog, is there like any historical figure that you are just really nerdy and excited about, or like group of figures? For me, it always has been like European royals in general, but the British royal family more specifically, and not just like the current, but going back. Like I love anything about like the whole, like going way back. I think that's one of those why I like Shakespeare and like all the history plays, because they're all about the different kings and queens of England. But like I just love the whole like line of succession, the way it's jumped and bounced and things over the years. I think that would be it for me. So I'd love to know, our question of the vlog, is there any historical figure or group of historical figures that you are particularly fascinated by and tend to gravitate towards when you're watching TV shows or movies or reading books, whether they're fiction or documentaries? I would love to know. So yeah, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'd really appreciate both of those things. Say hi in the comments, answer our question of the vlog. Thank you very much for watching this vlog, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye! Thank you.